So email marketing is dead, or at least that's what people say when they don't understand how to use it. This video is going to tell you exactly how you can use email marketing in 2024 and the best practices that will make sure your emails hit the inbox every time. My name's John Artsberger. I run a company called From Failure to Freedom. You've probably seen me on YouTube or possibly on my Facebook or Instagram account. If you're here right now, then chances are you're wondering how you can use email marketing to your advantage in 2024. Right now, we're in November of 2023, but this upcoming year, I've heard so much talk about how email marketing isn't going to be working in 2024, how it's completely dead, there's nothing that we can do with it. But the problem is, these people that are saying that don't know how to use email marketing to their benefit. They don't understand the most important concepts behind email marketing. And furthermore, they don't understand that email marketing is going to be here forever, no matter what. So if you're interested in learning anything about email marketing, how you can use it for your own business, whether it's a brick and mortar store or an online business like affiliate marketing, like what I teach, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do it and how you can use it for your benefit in this video right now. So pay attention. But first things first, if you're new to my channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and leave me some comments, or if you even have any questions, I always answer my questions. Now let's jump into it. So you're looking at email marketing and you're wondering, hey, why aren't my emails landing in the inbox? Why is it so hard now for my emails to reach people? I'm going to tell you the answer. It's because email marketing has been around for so long that so many companies and people have been using it to market their businesses that the email systems, the email software that we use constantly has to be updated. Our goal as email marketers is to reach an audience, right? Whatever that audience is, whether it's a past customer or somebody who's interested in being a customer. Our goal here is to get our email into their inbox, which is pretty hard to do nowadays. And that's simply because platforms like Google and Yahoo have developed different email settings that will kind of block out spam emails or emails that just aren't useful for people. With all of the marketing that people are doing now, especially with online businesses, everybody's trying to run their email marketing to the same group of people, and Google has a heck of a time trying to push your email to the different tabs where they think it belongs, such as spam or promotions, and we want to try to avoid our emails going into those folders. So how do we do that? First off, there's a couple softwares online that I use myself every single day when email marketing. The first step in email marketing is obviously collecting an email, and you can do that with a capture page. We're not going to talk about that in this video, but let's assume that you have a capture page already set up on your website or on your funnel, and you're collecting emails as they come in. What do you do with those emails? The very first thing that you should be doing with those emails is sending them to a cleaning software, something like Zero Bounce. I'm going to pull up Zero Bounce and just show you guys what I mean here. This is Zero Bounce. What this basically does is validate your emails. It's a validation tool. It sorts out spam email addresses from broken email addresses, such as emails with .con instead of .com, something like that. It basically clears up any kind of confusion or tries to get rid of garbage email accounts that aren't going to do anything for you. The one thing to keep in mind with email marketing is if you're sending emails to an invalid account, to an account that is a .con instead of .com, for example, and sometimes that just happens by mistake. People hit .con instead of .com, but if you're sending an email there, it's going to show up as an invalid email, and that's going to actually hurt your email score in the long run. You won't get very good deliverability. So we can use platforms like Zero Bounce as kind of like the first measure in clearing up these garbage or junk emails, right? And so this is what the platform kind of looks like. You can see that my validations, this is kind of a newer account that I'm using this on, but we have over 19,000 email validations. You can see that they've removed 281 invalid contacts as well as 704 complainers or spam traps. Basically, they've taken out all of the guesswork for me and removed any kind of unvalidated emails. So this is going to help first off in a huge way. It's really going to make a big difference to you as somebody sending out emails. It's going to make sure that your email, first off, the emails that you're sending to are valid, which is super important. It's the very first thing that you should be doing. The cool thing about this is you can kind of automate this process depending on, you know, what email software that you're using, right? And some of the email tools that I like to use are like GetResponse, or we actually have a development that we've made as a company called Prospect Wave that controls all of our email marketing for us now. I'm going to go into that in just a minute here and show you some of the things that we do there. But it doesn't really matter what software you're using on the back end to deliver your emails. This is kind of like the first thing that you need to be worrying about once you collect an email. So before you ever send that email out, you want to make sure that it's clean. You want to make sure that it's there's nothing invalid about the characters, or that it is like a spammy email that's just pushed out from, you know, somebody just putting in a fake email, for example. That's going to hurt your deliverability. So after you have all of your emails validated, you have this all set up and ready to go, what you want to go to is Dmar guide. You can type that into Google, DMARC guide, and this will actually pop up. It's a free service that you can use. And what this is going to be doing is making sure that your domain has been authenticated by matching up with specific policies such as DMARC policy, sender policy framework or SPF, and domain keys identified mail, DKIM or DKIM. And all that you have to do is just go down here, enter your domain. I'm going to enter mine. And then we're going to click next. It's going to actually run your domain and see if it's already has all of these policies. And mine does, except for BIMI, which really doesn't matter. The big ones that I would say are very important are SPF, DMARC, DKIM, and TLS. And right here, it's going to show you exactly how you can set up each one of those. And it's just going to be by authenticating your domain, following the guide that they have. It's very simple. You just click on it. You can enter your domain, click next, and it's going to show you exactly how to do that. So once you have your emails validated and your domain authenticated, the next step is obviously finding a platform to send emails from, right? To email your clients. So there's quite a few out there. I've used GetResponse in the past. I'll put a link down below if you guys want to check that out. But the one that we use right now is called prospectwave.io. And the reason I use this is because it's basically a CRM. So it has not only email marketing built in, but we can do funnel development. We can do pretty much everything that you need for client reputation management, which is what a CRM is, or customer reputation management. And this is a fantastic tool. So if you guys are in the market for good email software, I would highly recommend this. And one thing to note is the pricing is a little bit more than most general email marketing softwares up front. But when you take into account the amount of emails that you can send with this, for example, with GetResponse or ActiveCampaign, you have a limited amount of emails that you can send. You can actually send unlimited emails with this and have unlimited contacts, all for this yearly price of less than $2,000. I had an ActiveCampaign account back in the day that I think I was close to $10,000 per month, just because of the amount of contacts that we had with a company that I was working with. So this is a cool thing. Plus you have access to calendars, forms, surveys, funnels, sales pipelines, workflows. You can basically run your entire business from this platform. So now I'm gonna jump in and I'll show you guys what it looks like and how I use it for email marketing. So if we open this up right here, you can see this is my dashboard. This is where I build out all of my email templates. We have a lot of email templates, but the cool thing about this is we can set it up into an automation so that whenever we get somebody that comes through one of our funnels, we automatically have our email going out to that person, sending them more information or nurturing them. We also can update any of our clients. So we have clients that we can set up tags with our email on, and these will send out emails automatically for us. Once you start using tools like this, like what I've shown you in this video, you should have no problem sending emails and getting a really good deliverability. Your email should hit inbox every single time. So a couple more tips before we finish here. Now that you have your emails validated, you have the correct emails to send messages to, you also have your domain in good shape. You want to keep it that way. So what you need to do is get a good spam checker and check any emails that you're writing before you send them out. There's quite a few different ones that you can use online, such as MailMeter, or there's another one that's really good. You can just Google them. There's quite a few there. I'm not going to show you specifically what they are, but I'll tell you about it a little bit. A spam checker basically takes the copy that's in your email and it looks through it and see if there's any words that would trigger spam with any of the companies that you're sending to, such as Gmail or Yahoo or whatever. So that's going to protect your copy. So that's what you would do on the back end of your emails. After you've kind of taken care of, the emails themselves to make sure they're validated and your domain's authenticated, you want to make sure the emails that you're sending out don't contain spam. That's going to help your deliverability maintain a true and trusted fashion so that you'll always hit the inbox. The other thing that you guys can do is start using in the very beginning, before you send your first email, is using a warm-up tool. And there's a couple online that you could use. One that I would suggest would be Lemwarm, and that works really, really well. That'll actually send out emails for a couple weeks, kind of warming up your domain so it doesn't look like it's a brand new domain. It can make a huge difference in the very beginning. I don't recommend that you use it long term. They do have plans that say that you need it long term, but in my opinion, I think that you're good using it for like a month and letting it just warm up your domain. Then you're good to go. So follow these simple steps. You should never have a problem sending emails ever again, especially in 2024, when I think email marketing is going to be at its height. So remember, emails are what connects us to our audience or to our clients. This is a direct communication method to people that are already interested in what you're doing or have already purchased from you. So this is a very strong tool. That being said, thanks a lot for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Make sure to like the video if you got anything out of it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one.